see what type of energy NC State swims with in lane 2 after winning the 200-yard medley relay earlier in the night.
That's a great point, Patrick. I was so proud of the Wolfpack and what they did in the 200 medley relay. Not a lot of people picked them. They won that relay, fastest swim in history. Can they do a little bit of a repeat performance? They were 6th last year. 2 swimmers returned from last year's team. Stanford is the other team that returns all 4 swimmers. 4 out of 4 last year from that 3rd place finish. So watch them. They're up there in lane number 1. So they're sort of a dark horse in all of this. Indiana's the other team that returns all 4 swimmers, and they were 9th. And by the way, the 200 medley relay, as much as that would look like something a little bit different, the fact so many different teams were in the top 8 or the seeded 8, 7 of the 8 returned from the top 8 last year in this seed. Indiana's the only one, and they were 9th last year. So this is familiar territory for a lot of these teams.
Quick start here for Luke Hobson, the sophomore for Texas in lane 3, almost a full body clear. Luke Miller of NC State is in 2, his closest competitor.
Oh, Hobson is just flying out there. You can see the Texas team right at the finish line. He is just swimming a monster swim right now. Wow. The record leadoff split is 130.5.
Oh, he's going to be...
Oh my goodness, 7, 8, 9.
Oh goodness.
29.6. Wow.
An otherworldly split for Hobson, leading things off for Texas, and look how big this lead is for the Longhorns. Kobe Karaza in the pool with about a body and 3/4 length lead.
129, and that's a leadoff, and that's the 4th fastest split in history. And that's the leadoff. Wow.
Well, we talked about momentum for NC State. How about the rebound by Texas after finishing 12th in the 200-yard medley relay? We're coming out with a statement here in the first half.
This would be a huge rebound swim for Texas. And exactly what they need to send a signal to everybody else. You guys might have written us off for that after that medley relay, but we're not going anywhere. And look at the lead, it's extending now. This isn't even close going into the halfway point. Not even close.
Too early to talk NCAA record. 6:03.89 for Texas last year.
Well, they're about a second ahead of that. We got a long way to go, but the second ahead of that was Kibler, who led off last year. He was 30.5. Wow.
Peter Larson's on the 3rd leg for Texas. Carson Foster, who did race the 200-yard medley relay earlier, he will anchor. Here's the split at the midway mark for Texas. It's a monster lead for the Longhorns. 3 flat .13, Rowdy. How's that grab you?
Oh my, they are 2 seconds ahead of record pace, and that was 30.4. That's a second faster than what they went last year. Oh my goodness, and that was Carroza, who was on this relay last year. He just went a second faster than he went last year on the same relay. And look at, nobody's even in the same picture. And they got Carson Foster anchoring. There's no way. I don't want to say no way, but I just can't imagine. And NC State is having a fabulous swim right now. They're second. What a night they're having. The Wolfpack is having a tremendous night. They're up there second, running second. And they're way ahead of the rest of the field, too. They're a body length up on the field. But for second.
The Texas lead is closing in on about 4.5 seconds. We'll check that this flipped by Larson.
They went 6:08.
The lead is 3.78 for Texas.
They went 6:08 at the Big 12 championship. They're going to be at least 5 seconds faster.
But how motivated is Carson Foster right about now, waiting on the blocks? The last exchange for Texas. Carson losing a little bit of that lead in the final 50, but a clear advantage for the Longhorns and Carson Foster.
And Arizona State moved up to 4th. but they are a full 3 seconds. That's Marshawn at the end, but they are a full 3 seconds behind Texas.
Marshawn is already about ready to pass NC State.
Yeah, I think
this is a race for second right now.
It is a race for second. Marshawn is definitely going to go by a lot of swimmers here, and Arizona State's going to finish second. But there's no way he's going to be able to catch Carson Foster. I mean,
he's going to give it a go, though.
This guy's the best swimmer on the planet, in my opinion, right now. He is the best swimmer in the world, overall, versatility-wise. He is sort of the equal to what Kate Douglas did at the Women's NCAA Championship. And we're going to talk a lot about them, but Texas built such a huge lead that I just can't imagine. And Carson Foster knows exactly what he's doing right now.
Look at Marshawn, he is digging hard. I mean, he's already shaved off over a second.
Watch this split. We got to watch the split by Marshawn.
I mean, Leo Marshawn is making this a game racing.
He's not going to catch him. There's no way. There's no way he's catching Carson Foster. But boy, he's going to have a great split.
Here comes Foster. Marshawn pops up, still more than a body length behind. The NCAA record is 6:03.89, and there it is, an NCAA mark for Texas, 6:03.42. Arizona State finishing second. Fourth consecutive national championship for the Texas Longhorns in the 800-yard freestyle relay in NCAA record time.
And Leo Marshawn was 1:28.4. Kudos to Texas. First and foremost, Carson Foster, the Texas Longhorns, fastest in history. But you still got to throw out 1:28.6 or 1:28.4. Last exchange. There's the last exchange for Arizona State. Look how far behind Marshawn went. Which really told you so much about the first 3 legs of Texas. You knew Carson Foster was going to be good. He's also one of the best swimmers in the world today. But Hobson, Carraza, Larson did their job in giving Foster the confidence and the lead that he needed to hold off the fastest swim in history in the 200 freestyle.
And there are the results. Texas wins the 800 free for the 4th time in a row. NCAA record time 6:03.42. And let's go down to the deck with the new record holders and the 4-time champ, the Texas Longhorns. Here's Elizabeth.
The fastest ever 800 freestyle relay here tonight, won by the Texas Longhorns. Luke, you let out with a 29.63. How good does it feel to get a win on night 1 and lead off this incredible relay with your Longhorn teammates?
It's obviously great to get a win, get the points for Texas, and hopefully create some momentum going through the rest of the meet.
When you talk about Texas and the team, you can't help but talk about Eddie Reese. Carson, is there anything that Eddie said to you guys, the entire team, before tonight to get you guys pumped up for the rest of the weekend?
He just said, let's get this one right. And, you know, we bounced back in that relay, and let's just give it up for this guy right here. He's the hardest worker I know, and it's really showing. I'm just really proud of him.
Well, congratulations to all of you and the Longhorns on an amazing swim.